I put the peel everything on my face. At the same time, we're gonna do a deep dive on a skincare brand called Cetaphil. Before that, if I can just, that would be great. Find the end part. Oh yes. Probably didn't apply it well because there's like, it seems to be stuck to me. Maybe because I applied the pack lightly, I wasn't able to get most of it out. But spritz will do if you wet it. But I want like the one on my nose to be like, oh. Because they really take out like the gunk, the sebum, and your, yes. Okay. What if I come from here too? I've heard like pranks about these, like they say they shed off their skin. Hold on. There. Yes. Very smooth this area. My forehead, I have a hard time finding where I accidentally tied it. I don't want to hurt my face so much. Okay, there you go. Owie. Yay, they're out, some of them. I'll just do spritz. So it's like out. Okay. That's good. I get some cotton pad. So Cetaphil is started in Texas. Okay. I remember it said it was 1947. It was like a pharmaceutical company. So they were like a group of people. This isn't just one person. Like, unlike the skincare brands I told you guys about, this one is like a group of people. And then after a while, they decided to be owned by this company called Galderma. It's like a Swiss company. So that like they took ownership of it and decided to like carry on with the mission and everything. Because it all started with that cleansing lotion. I'm gonna show you guys that later in the image, but it started with a cleansing lotion, and that cleansing lotion expanded when the Switzerland company called Galderma took it. And Galderma was actually, they also owned before Nestle and L'Oreal, and then they were 2019 they were taken out, and then they have Cetaphil as their own like product instead. So the Cetaphil means cetyl alcohol, and then film means love, so it means skin friendly skincare products, and they're really catered to it, and they're also dermatologically tested. Their mission is to have a gentle and effective care, so they want to develop products that are for almost all skin types, especially with sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, so that's excluding me, but regardless of it all. And then it said that it's dermatologist recommended. They wanted to have that, and skin sensitive expertise. So they always like invested on researchers and dermatologists, and they wanted to be inclusive for skincare for everybody. Sustainability and innovation is their also mission. So that's when they got it from Texas. Okay, so now they're a Swiss company. And so during that time, they were able to expand products and try other skincare aside from skin. Um, this is from this is from Face Republic. This is the soothing aloe extract made in Korea. I got this from Watson, and this is their aloe vera mask. And let's see if I can talk while going through the product I was talking about. So I bought a body daily lotion for the baby. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I reviewed it before also, and I actually liked it. It's just that, you know, when you run out, you know, you gotta find other things to review. Well, I have so many other things to review, and I want to deep dive on those things as well. It was very gentle, and it smelled super light. Their ingredients had like water, and then it has sorbitol and humidox to help to retain the moisture. Then they have the heliothamus amus, it's like a sunflower oil, and then they have seed oil, an emollient, so it's an emollient, and then they have isopropyl phosphate and all these other ingredients that help emulsify whatever they wanted to the lotion so that it will not separate from the water, since their base is water and it's not lotion. I mean, not lotion, not oil. So oil and water don't mix, so they use these agents to help it go along. And then they have glycerin, which is a good humectant for the skin, and they have vitamin E for antioxidant, and it's called tocoferol vitamin E, and they have dimethicone, like I mentioned, and they have vitamin B5 for the people with it's supposed for people who have dry skin, and usually they're inflamed, right? And so they use those ingredients to lessen the inflammation and relieve it. Ironically, there's a side effect. Some people have super sensitive skin, so they get allergic reaction from the fragrances and also shea butter. Because this body lotion is for babies, so everyone knows that when it's for the baby, it's super gentle. But the side effect is also skin irritation, there's redness, you get breakouts from the shea butter and other silicone agents. Some people get breakouts from silicone, and then they get clogged because it's super thick, and then dryness and flaking. So mostly all products always have like pros and cons. There's no 100% perfect product for everyone. So there's always going to be someone that's going to be super affected by it or allergic by it. So what you do is always have to put a patch test on your arm to leave it bit, and if you're allergic to it, then you stop. I think normally a lot of people know that, so they don't buy those things. And what else do I want to talk about? Their packaging is very like generic and formal and very simple. What you see is what you get. And I also noticed that it's very uniform in the scent. It's very faint and light, but it does the job. It does its job really well. And we're gonna go to the next product. It's called the moisturizer. It's the super rich moisturizer. Like, it's like super thick. It's for winter and for people with dry skin like I have. And I'm looking for the name. Hold on. It's called the Hydrating Night Cream with Hyaluronic Acid. Base is always aqua with water. Hydrogenated poly C6-14 olefin, so it's an emollient again. And they have triglyceride for replenishing your for the oil on your skin surface. Dimethicone, diglycerin, cetaphil. It's always like in their products because of the word cetaphil. Then they have vitamin E. They have also for olive oil. Okay. And the olive oil fruit, then they extract it. That's what they have. And then hyaluronic, I said that. Okay, so that's basically all the ingredients for that moisturizer. I will show it to you again. I also did a review, and it's quite like super thick. But the way it was blended, you can blend it easily, so you get like a little amount goes a long way. And it took me a while to finish it, and I really finished it because I don't, buy so much of the moisturizer. I tend to finish it and then move to the next. There's side effects though. They have skin irritation, breakout, allergic reaction due to olive oil. So I don't understand why some, I think I'm allergic to the peeling. Anyway, so, or it's just because I don't have rosacea, but my skin is somewhat sensitive, but it doesn't go like, if I pinched it, it will mark. However, if I rub it very well, like vigorously, like I was trying to peel it, it would break out. So hold on one moment. Although, going back, although they're like dermatologically tested, depending on your skin concern, if you're too oily, I definitely do not recommend products that have a very like, I wouldn't say goopy, but whereas like thick consistency. I wouldn't recommend it for people with oily skin. They should go for a lighter, not mattifying, but hydrating creams that have lighter finish to it. It's not too dense, not too thick. It's just like very liquidy. I think mask would work, and then you can just massage all your face through. And that's the only concern. But other than that, their skincare is amazing. I used also their serums. They were able to like widen the range when the Swiss company Galderma was able to get a hold of it, because during the time that it was originally from the original like company, they had that one I didn't like because it didn't have any effect on anybody. It was just like lotion water, and that didn't help with people like me who have dry skin. It just went shh, what's happened? You kind of need some of the other ingredients. They were able to develop it really well, and I was like really amazed by Cetaphil when Galderma owned it. However, there are, I wouldn't say like a huge controversy, but there are things that you have to be mindful if you're really like looking for sustainability. They're like also not into illegal slavery, labor, like minors being used as their source of getting raw materials. You're gonna have to check these out. Okay, so the controversies that they usually have is their ingredients are potentially harmful because they use sodium in a large amount. They have sulfate, and most of the parabens that they used their product to emulsify certain things are allergic reactions to Baileys, because they basically the products I've always mentioned to you, they're supposed to be safe for babies, especially the lotion, the daily lotion. That's really for the babies, but according to the ingredients, it wasn't like helpful for the baby. Some of them had allergic reaction and they really had rashes, so that wasn't a good thing. Secondly, like I said, the packaging was too basic. It was just like there. It looked like something like this, and for the price of cetaphil, that amount, you're expecting your packaging to be like super good, but it wasn't. I don't need the serum because this one's like a serum, so this one I need to lock in. Anyway, so that's one, and they're not environmentally friendly because they're using plastic. I know it's like the cheapest form of packaging, but if you're gonna put plastic, how are you gonna sustainable anything? Where do you throw it? Usually, I found out that the first world countries throw their trashes to our countries, or third world like Philippines, or other tropical countries like I can think of even third world near their area is Mexico. So they throw their landfills there, and they still have the most landfill also in their country, which is very concerning. That's one thing that I would want to know is how they're owned by Switzerland. So for more than how many years you weren't able to think of a package that's going to be healthy, not healthy, but good for the environment, you know, that's sustainable, excuse me, and not plastic, right? And it's hard to find those things now because it's expensive to do those kinds of research. But I think they're rich enough to do it because they've been rolling since 1947. Anywho, that's not only my concern. And since if you are also for the animal cruelty, guess what? They test on animals because gold policies, they're tested in China. So China is not, I'm not saying all China, but usually when you put your company in China for cheaper packaging or materials, they usually always test it to animals, and it's really sad. And I'm against that. It's a good thing I finished the product. When I found that out, I didn't buy anyone buy any more cetaphil. I was like, I'm glad I finished those things. We're done. We're not gonna go back to what it is. There's some dogs outside barking. It's nighttime. Anywho, so that's my skincare for today, and that's my deep dive. I learned so much doing these things, and I'm also learning things that I consume. You can control as much as you can, and one of them is buying things, owning things. It's like you don't have to search on it more. Do you really want to buy these things? And they're usually there's other products that I can like support, and they're locally. I would rather support that because other than that, they're also FDA approved. Animal testing here is not allowed, so that's one thing. I don't know, but I just really like, it mind blows me that it's dermatology tested, but they tested on animals. I don't know. Dermatologically approved, sorry, not tested. So yeah, so that's basically cetaphil. So if you look on cetaphil and wonder if you could buy it, and if you're against animal testing, I suggest you shouldn't buy it. They are also not vegan. Their ingredients are not vegan. The products that they use also are not sustainable. So just be aware what you buy, and maybe consume less. If you still have like lotions lying around, maybe use that first. It has glycerin in it. same humectants, you know, nothing like innovative yet in lotion, unless it talks to me and gives me money, then that's innovation for me. So yeah, that's it.